Hi, for today's Library 101, we're going to discuss what to do after weeding. In the Library 101 weeding video, we mentioned briefly what some options for weeded books are, but this one will give you more options and we'll go into them a bit more than the previous video. So without further ado, what to do after you weed your library. What to do now? There are a few options to selling a used book. Does the library have a friends group? This is probably the most common way that libraries pursue to sell their books. The money raised from these book sales go to the friends group, which in turn is given to the library for specific projects. This is also the best way to get the community involved in funding library projects. A second option is Better World Books. You mail them your books at no cost to you and they'll sell them on their website. The library can get funds from their books through any net sales that the site does for them. This option is completely free for libraries to use and gives a more broader option than relying on book sales from the Friends of the Library group. With this, not only does the library get a portion of the profits from their books, but any books that don't sell get donated to literacy charities. Second, you could choose to recycle your books. If you choose not to sell your books, you can choose to recycle your books. Let's be honest, not all books are worth the effort to sell. Some just belong in the trash. Well, instead of throwing books in the dumpster and possibly causing problems with the community because you're throwing away books, consider recycling them. Check with your local recycling program to see if you can put whole books in without doing anything extra. Most will require you to remove the cover of the book. If your local recycling won't take the items, then check into getting it picked up by a specialized recycling place. Many will drop off bins at the library and will pick them up when they are full. These types of places also require you to remove the cover from the books. Some have you just throw the covers away, and others ask to have them put in separate bins. Make sure to ask when you decide to go this route. In addition to selling or recycling your items, you can also donate your books. Who says that the books that were given to the library have to stay there? Donate these items to schools, senior living communities, community centers, or other places in the community that could use an influx of items for their libraries. When doing this, make sure the items are still in fairly good condition. No one wants to get books that should have been disposed of. Finally, you could just keep the books for other uses. Use old hardcover books to make planters or to do other book art. You can also create programming around old books. All types of books can be used for art projects. All it takes is some time on Pinterest to get some ideas. And if you mess up, that's all right. The books weren't going to get read again anyway. I hope that this video gave you some ideas for what to do with your weeded items. The North Dakota Library Development Department at the State Library has a blog post on this topic as well. It will give you some pros and cons of places to sell your used books. Finally, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at ndsltrain@nd.gov.